After a chaotic end to the race in Barcelona where we had a puncture and there was a crash with Lindblad as well, just straight after that red flag, the grid goes to the Austrian Grand Prix. For the first weekend in a while, there is no rain, and Konnersport are confident that they're able to challenge for points more regularly now in every race, try and get into that top 10. Hello everybody and welcome to F1 26, my tinkering mode for part number 10 here at the Austrian Grand Prix. We're in qualifying then here at Spielberg on one of the shortest tracks on the calendar, just a bit longer than Monaco but a lot quicker than Monaco, and it's the fastest time-wise track on the calendar as well, as we already ride up the hill and we have finished sector 1 already, Bottas with a 168, and here we are then, a whole raft of upgrades come onto the car this weekend, a lot of them. And after Barcelona, where we were able to get points right at the end thanks to some chaos that we caused and then some chaos that the AI caused, and it bailed us out, but still it was an intense end to that race. So if you haven't watched it already, I fully recommend you should. As we roll into sector 2 now, I love this track. I absolutely love it. It's so simple, but it's so flowing. It's so nice to drive. Saying that though, gone quite wide through there as we go to the final 2 corners already. This lap is basically nearly over. As we round the final corner, clip that apex, get the exit perfectly. It's just such a nice track to drive over the line, and we are quicker than Max Verstappen just about. He did a 6.4, we also did a 6.4. We are well and truly within the midfield now, at least on the R&D chart, and it's showing here as well. The one downside is we actually get less resource points now than we did before, which is definitely going to hurt us moving forward. But for now, we are, I think, like 7th best car on the grid or something. Kimi Antonelli is behind us. Lando Norris only 2 tenths in front of us, so maybe the pace is there. Sainz is in front of us in his Williams. And Russell, Leclerc, both Ferraris are behind. Isaac's down, Oscar's down, so maybe the car's quite fast this weekend. After Q1 then we finish in P number 4. The 2 Ferraris look quite slow, and after Spain where they really lost a lot of points in the standings to Lando Norris, and George Russell now is in P2 in that standings. They really need to find some form here. Fornaroli is out, both the Hasses are out, both the Astons are out, and Gasly and Portoletto. Oscar nearly out, he's in the championship fight as well, so quite a few big rivals really need to try and get their game together here, because Lando Norris could yet again run away with this weekend. Also, we're talking to Sergio Perez to try and get him out of Cadillac, and actually he must have gone to Q number 2, he probably has done somewhere. So yeah, we're trying to get him out because for me, we need a good driver for season 2, you know, so we can drive as the kind of the worst one for most of the season, and therefore we can rely and still maybe get double points finishes, because with both of these guys, when I drive as them, the car is definitely more where it's supposed to be, but when the AI drives them, it's like they're getting knocked out in Q number 1 every single weekend. Fornaroli, P23, we've got the 7th best car on the grid. It shouldn't be there anymore, it should be higher than that, and he's not being able to get the most out of it. And therefore, if we can get a good driver, if we can get 2 good drivers, that'd be even better. But the other driver, I'll let you in on who we're trying to sign, is Alexander Dunn, because everyone seems to have got him, and in real life he's an absolute monster in terms of his, well, mentality, his slight short temper, and his absolute dive bombs. He loves a dive bomb, Alex Dunn. He absolutely loves it. As we go over the line, it's a 6.1, and that puts us behind the Ferraris a bit more where we were supposed to be, I would say. I think we're behind Max as well, and probably Isaac Hadjar as well. And the pace is definitely a lot more realistic here, so we're P9 right on the bubble. Well, kind of. We've got 2 tenths, which is a lot around here. I think we'll be fine. I don't think we're going to need to go out again. It's a McLaren 1-2. Right now, they are the team to beat. I mean, Oscar still is in a shot of the championship, but in Barcelona, he got podium actually. He did take some points of his teammate, but right now George Russell's supposed to be the big competitor for Lando, and it's kind of a Noah's Ark. You've got the 2 McLarens, the 2 Mercs, the 2 Red Bulls, the 2 Ferraris, and then you've got the midfield who are a bit mumble jumble. Here we are then, in Q number 3, we quite literally have a one-shot qualifying on our hands here. We have 1 lap here, right at the end of the session, to try and get a good lap, and let's see what we can do as we go down towards turn number 1. Use all the curb on the entry, and don't use too much on the exit, because there's a sausage curb there, and that is trying to throw you off. All the way up to turn number 2 then, the hairpin, yet again, you can use a loss of curb on the entry as you try and widen the turn in as much as possible. Turn it in, straighten it up as best as you can. We have a little bit of wheel wheel spin there, but it's alright. As you now go down towards turn number 3 or turn number 4 actually, because I think it counts the kink as a corner now. Don't use too much curb or as much, and don't use the apex curb either, and you can use some of the exit curb as you now roll through the long sweeping right into the long sweeping left here of turn number 5 and 6. Very easy to, you know, get a bit too eager on the throttle and go wide. Purple in the middle sector, we've gone wide there on the gravel. Not a perfect lap to be showing it then towards the final 2 corners. Use as much curb as you can get away with on all sections pretty much. As we come through the final corner now, cut it as best as you can on the exit, straight up and now up to the line. Let's see where we're going to be. It's a 5.9, and that puts us into P number 8. Lindblad can't improve, and I believe Hajar is in the pit lane, and that means we're going to be P8 for the Grand Prix. And let's see, is there going to be a last minute pole? Yes there is. Charles Leclerc on pole position after his shocking race in Austria. He comes back, oh no, Lando Norris has taken it away from him. There we go then. If you want my opinion, the big 2 title contenders on the front row for the main race. We'll see if anyone's taken a grid penalties. Lando did in the last race, so he probably won't. And Leclerc didn't. He just qualified 19th, so he might. Then you've got Antonelli in 3rd, Oscar in 4th, and Russell in 5th. And then you've got Hamilton, who's also in the title fight, down in P6. Here we are then, 2-stop race, hard mediums. And it's going to be a very much focus on driving as fast as you can. We've got very durable tyres. It's just going to be about flooring it, going as fast as you can, and this means it gives us a chance to maybe nick a few places off the guys in front of us, the big teams, the big cars. We'll see though as we get ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. Most of the grid then is starting on the hard tyre, it looks like, around us, apart from Max Verstappen, who's gone for a set of mediums in this race. It looks like most people are probably going to try and do the 2-stop. Maybe, you know, you might have the odd person who tries and does a 1-stopping as mediums to hards, or hards to mediums, whichever way round. Up ahead, no grid penalties were taken between Lando and Charles, so it's a straight fight between the 2 title contenders, or the 2 big ones, in my opinion. You've got Russell in P5 and Hamilton in P6. Who'll probably be the ones after that, and then Oscar's just kind of there or thereabouts. Maybe with his ultra consistency he might be able to make a charge. In theory, there is no rain expected for this race, but there is a lot of cloud around in the area, so we'll just ask Mark really quickly, and he doesn't seem convinced there's going to be too much rain either, so hopefully that should mean it's a dry race throughout. As we come then to line up on the grid for the Austrian Grand Prix, let's park it right as we roll slowly in. Stop it, 0.2 metres, brilliant. We are pointy a little bit, but that's fine. As we get ready then, waiting for the last few cars to join the back of the grid, and that includes Fornaroli and Bortoletto, I think, on the back row. And let's get ready then to 5 lights for the Austrian Grand Prix, and it is lights out and away we go. It's been an alright getaway with Max Verstappen, and in fact all of the cars in front of us have got a very good start. Hajar trying to go around our outside as we go down towards turn 1. Leclerc and Norris already side by side through turn 1 now as we go up towards turn number 2. We're able to defend from Hajar. Up the hill we go then, and they're all starting to squabble around. I think Antonelli has been able to get Leclerc as we go into this hairpin, and I've gone far too deep, and we have to take off to the runoff, and that's going to cost us maybe a few positions. It cost us just that place to Hajar then. As we roll down now towards turn number 4, we're going to try immediately and get that back. He goes to defend on the inside. We're going to go for the outside. On the brakes we go then, and it is Leclerc down to P number 3, so it's Norris from Antonelli, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton and George Russell from the start. Oh, we've gone very wide there, and that's going to allow Isaac Hajar in, and there he is. Now, can he make the move work? Yes, he can on the inside. Maybe we can come back at him towards the final 2 corners. Let's see, we're using boost out there. Down we go, and we're able to swoop back round him. But already, we've nearly lost a second to Max Verstappen with all the mistakes we've made on this first lap. Oh, here comes Isaac Hajar using a lot of boosting towards turn number 1. He's got the inside. We've got to give him the room, and Verstappen also trying to make a move on George Russell. Now it's a drag race up towards turn number 2 at the hairpin. Let's see, we still can't bully him out yet. Now we can, and we're going to lift off. And oh dear, oh, I've got that horribly wrong. Again, we've made the same mistake. Call me Kimi Antonelli. We have gone so deep on the brakes there, and yet again we lose out to Isaac Hajar, and now we might lose out to Lindblad as well as we go down towards turn number 4. He sweeps past us as we are shuffled down towards P10. Max Verstappen is on a charge. He's got Russell, and now he's got Hamilton, and he moves himself into, I think that's P number 5 for him. And now we're making a move on Lindblad at the inside of turn number 5. He's going to try and hold it around the outside. He's still there as we roll on through, and now we max out, and that is us back up into P number 9. Lando Norris has screamed up the road. He's already leading by, that's probably about 2 seconds he's leading by. That's the fastest lap, and Oscar Piastri now is up into P number 2. They need to not scrubble too much though, because they're just going to let Lando get away, and they're side by side again up the hill. And Antonelli is able to make the move. We make a move, and Isaac Hadjar as we make our way up to the hill as well. And it's carnage. It's too wide for all 3 of them. They're in pairs here as they go racing up the hill now towards the chicane. They're just losing time here to Lando Norris. And still they're fighting side by side. Russell and Hamilton up ahead, still going side by side, wheel to wheel through turn number 4. And I think Russell's just about going to be able to hold on to that position, and he has P6, Hamilton in P number 7. And here comes Isaac Hadjar into the second last corner. He's going to make that move. We're going to have to wave him through, but he's not really driving too fast. He's checked us up a little bit now as we roll him through the final corner, going on to lap number 4 in this race. Now we're going to make a move on him as we screen past. We've got more battery. He's not going to find that. And up ahead, it's nearly 3 wide. It's 3 wide nearly into towards turn number 1. Leclerc, Max and Oscar all getting argy-bargy. Antonelli has been set free, and he's up the road now to try and chase onto Lando Norris. And here comes Hadjar yet again as he screams past us as we fall down into P number 9. Here we are coming through the final corner as we go into lap number 5. Brilliant run, and Hadjar has no response for that then. As we rise back up the hill, it's all sorts of carnage. And in fact, Isaac Hadjar has been able to come back at me there. And we're just able to defend for now. But oh my word, this is carnage. And the opening few laps of this race, absolute carnage. And they're still going at it. It's nearly 4 wide as they go up the hill there between the 4 of them. Oh, I think I saw some contact. I might have seen a bit of front wing. Hamilton's broke really early, and we're able to go around the outside of him now, and we're able to move ourselves up into P number 7. This race, absolute nutters these guys are, as we now go down towards turn number 4. Leclerc braking so early. I mean, we're losing so much time to the leaders here, and Lando Norris loving life. There's a car in the pit lane. I think that might be a Cadillac of some sort. Maybe someone's lost a bit of front wing, and they're still fighting. They're still going at it here. And Oscar Piastri and Max Verstappen side by side into the final corner. That checks everyone up, and that means now we can make a move in Hamilton yet again as we go down towards turn number 1. And now Leclerc's trying to get involved as well on the brakes on Lewis Hamilton. Up the inside we go to try and get P6, run him off the road, and we have done successfully. That's us up into P7 now. It's now a matter of keeping it. Oscar Piastri also on the medium tyres I've just seen now as we rise up the hill down towards the hairpin, and let's see who's going to do what. And we've gone deep again. We really need to stop doing that. And Hamilton, because that allows Hamilton to come through, but he doesn't have the traction. And now as we head down towards turn number 4, we don't have the battery. We've used a lot of battery here to try and fight with these guys, and now it's just a case of trying to recharge the battery. Max Verstappen and Oscar Piastri still side by side now as we're using no battery out of here, and that might give Hamilton an opportunity. He's having a look at the outside. He thinks better of it. Does he? No, he's trying. He's half trying. He's really trying. He's going all the way around the outside. Is Lewis Hamilton now as we roll him through. And I think we're able to run him off the road. Oh no, we're not. Oh dear, we've crashed with him again. He's dragging us into the wall, and we're out the race. We are out the race.
Let me know you're okay.
Well, this was certainly a very short-lived race, wasn't it? As Hamilton goes around the outside, I honestly thought we were all completely ahead, and then he's caught the wheel, like in Spain, and he's driven us into the wall. And in fact, there's some carnage that happened behind. What's that? Oh, there's a Williams. The Williams has gone into the back of Isaac Hadjar, and he's lost his wheel. Yes, he has. Oh, dearie me, that is a nasty accident. Well, that is the end of the race. That is, well, it's a bit of an anticlimax, really, isn't it? So let's have a look at it then from Carlos Sainz's view. He's coming through the corner. You can see us side by side up ahead. You can see, I mean, Hamilton's not really alongside, but there we go. And he's just not reacted in time and went straight into the back of Isaac Hadjar there. I mean, Isaac Hadjar, his car must be fucked. And the red flags get flown immediately for that accident. But it doesn't matter because we are out of the race. Our first DNF for the season then, and it's time to see who won the race in the end, because this could still be a massive race for the championship, bear in mind. It's very important to see who won this, and let's see, it's Lando Norris who's won the race then, and he's going to extend his championship lead. Let's see though, who has taken second and third. It wasn't even close in the end. Lando Norris destroyed the field. 15 seconds he won by over Charles Leclerc in second and Kimi Antonelli in third. So, I mean, standings-wise, Charles Leclerc has been able to jump George Russell again, but 34 points to Lando Norris again. He's starting to stretch out his arms and he's starting to kind of find the form he had in the first few races where he was just winning everything and running up the road with it. In the Constructors, McLaren 40 points ahead of Ferrari now. Mercedes are closing in. Mercedes have found a lot of form in the last few races. You could say if George Russell hadn't DNF in the first two, maybe George Russell would be a lot closer to Lando Norris, but he did. And also you could say that Mercedes would be a lot closer to McLaren, but again, George Russell DNF from the first few races. Carlos Sainz got 2 points, so Williams close in 2 points to us now. Well, there's still 20 apart, but they gained 2 points on us. And in the end, yeah, I mean, I cannot believe we DNF there. Our first DNF of the season, but you've always got to have one, haven't you? At least it wasn't the engine. Fornaroli also gained a few positions as well. He beat Alonso, Perez and Stroll. But he did get overtaken by Bortoletto. But, you know, it is what it is. And that is it. I thank you all for watching, and until next time, goodbye.